All right, there we go. Hello, hello, hello. Got it. We fixed it. Hell yeah. Sorry, guys. I only set up this just chatting screen like 5 minutes ago, so it's a little bit wonky, but everything else should be fine. Uh, so what I was saying is the reason why this stream was a little bit later than usual, is because yesterday I bought my cat a new toy, right? String on a stick. It's really fluffy. It's got some beads on it. It's really cool. He loves it. However, he loves it so much that throughout the entire day today, he's been bothering me. Uh, he's been bothering me, like fucking clawing at my elbow to get my attention while I'm at work, jumping on the desk, trying to like pull my chair because he knows my chair is a spinny chair, trying to pull my chair around so that I move out of the desk and like I face him because he wants me to play with his new string. And when I tell him no, he sits on the table right behind my desk and he mopes. And he does his heavy sighs, he rolls around, he mopes. And he would not let me set up this stream until I played with the stick. And every time I went to put the stick away so that I could stream, he would bolt after me and stop me from putting the stick back because he wasn't done playing. That happened like 4 times. I had to put my foot down and be like, no, I'm putting the stick away. And now he's moping on the desk like he always does. So I'm wondering how long it'll take him before he bothers me to play with the stick again. But yeah, that's what happened. It's good that he likes it, but I also have a lot of work that I need to get done. I just wish he could enjoy some of the toys that I bought him to play by himself. But anyway, that was my day trying to work on a new project, being unable to because of my cat. Hi Jake, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Hi William, hi Rogue. I saw Ultraminer in here at some point. Hello. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. So, we've got two things that we want to do today. This was supposed to be for the Halloween special type situation, but I didn't end up streaming on Halloween because I was feeling super, super low energy. So we're doing it now. I figured I would do it late as opposed to canceling the stream altogether. Whoa, sorry. I opened my phone to have a look at the stories and it blew up. Not literally, but you know, I had a lot of stuff to look at. So I'm gonna have to read these stories from my phone. Uh, just because if I pull them up on my monitor, I won't be able to see the chat. But it shouldn't be too bad. We've got a couple of stories. How many stories we got? We got one, that was sent to me in DMs, and then we've got, how do I even view the thread anymore? Ook. Immediate threads, here we go. So we have one, two, three. Oh no, wait, sorry. I think that's still one. Oh no, one, two. I think that's three. I'm not sure. The way that the stories are split up in the Discord thread is a little bit confusing, but I will figure it out as I read. Um, I just processed what I wrote is gonna be on stream. Yeah, I was talking to the boyfriend about your story in particular, Jake, because I was telling him about how you wrote a 5-page story and then you realized afterwards that it needed to be TOS friendly. And so my partner and I have decided that if anything comes up that is not TOS friendly, I just get to go, oh god, and then pause for a minute and then censor it myself. And so chat won't. Oh, I kicked the microphone. I'm sorry. So chat won't know what you said, but I'll know, and the boyfriend will know too. So we've got a couple. We've got one from Jake, and I believe it's reading to me as though there's two from Rogue. It could be one long one. It could be a couple of short ones, but I think it's two like decently sized ones. Rogue's one's a life experience. Jake's one is a work of fiction. At least I believe it is. I hope it is. So we're gonna start with Jake's because Jake's is a whopping 5 pages. Hello, Fairy Fox Whitetail. How you doing? I'm excited for mine. I figure we'll do Jake's first because Jake's gonna have to leave the stream early. And I know you'll be around for a little bit longer, but I hope that everyone's around for their story because it's gonna be fun. How's day been aside from the child situation? Pretty good, pretty good. I started working on a Christmas short that I want to get done for my graphic novel. Didn't get far because of my son, but that was basically my entire day. And I used to change the look. Yeah, I got a haircut, basically. I am regretting everything. Well, why don't we just get started? Oh, it's one story. Okay. The way it was divided, I couldn't tell if it was one big story or not, but good to know that it's one, because now I can read it properly. Let's start with Jake's story. Very, very long. Oh my goodness. All right. Here we go. This doesn't have a title. The title is Horror Story for Silvstream. So, Jake, do you have a title that you would like to give this story, just so that people in chat and myself know what we're in for, because I haven't proofread these. No? Fantastic. Let's get going then. All right. Let's see how good my reading comprehension is today. Actually, let's change the background. This is how you know we're going into story mode, okay? We're reading a story now. Here. Ooh, spooky. We're reading a story now. Ready? Come on, what are you, pussy? Connor taunts from the porch of the old McGarry home. The paint was chipped and sun-bleached to an almost whitish blue. Multiple windows were either shattered or covered in hastily nailed plywood. The lawn at the front of the house was overgrown. A mix of tall grass, weeds, and nettles flanked both sides of the walkway leading up to the house. The porch was old, the finish worn away and left with a rough surface and creaky boards. The fence wasn't any better. Vines wrapped around the wrapped around the disintegrating barrow between the neighborhood and this place that felt so out of time. My hand tightened on the fence post, feeling it crumble slightly, paint chips falling to the ground. Connor, this is enough. You made your point. Can we go to my place and watch the marathon already? I pleaded, feeling a stone in my stomach get heavier the longer I had to look at this house. Trevor? Levi? Are you coming? Connor calls out as he shoulder checks the door for a few times before the front door swings open, the wooden frame splintering upon impact. Ooh. I gotta say, I really like the, I don't know if flowery is the right word, but I really like the descriptors you've got going on, Jake. I remember when I used to write like this, because believe it or not, chat. Wow, okay. Believe it or not, chat. Before I wrote comics, I used to write, like, proper novels, despite my dyslexic ass. Anyway. Hang on. I lost my place because what is paragraph structure on a mobile? Splintering on impact, found it. I felt both of them rush past me, almost knocking me to the ground as they race each other to the door. I catch myself before I could fall completely, wincing at the splinter on my finger. I look down at my hand, seeing the blood start to leak out, the wooden splinter absorbing the blood as it tries to pass by. The wood taking on a sanguine color. Sanguine. Oh my god, I like that color. Shut up. Not you, chat. Me. Shut up, Sylv. I bit down on the wood and pulled it out. Wait, how big is the splinter? How big is that? Because splinter is like... you can't pull out a... whatever. Semantics. Pulled it out, spitting it out into the garden. A dull, pulsing ache radiated from the wound, feeling warmer than the rest of my body. A chilling breeze blew all around, the wind howling, the grass shifting and dancing around me. They scraped and slid along each other, the resulting sound taking on the form of an insidious chant, whispers aimed to want harm to come upon. Stephen, get your ass in here, Connor said, voice ringing out over the grass chant. The wind died down, and now all that was left was otherworldly silence. I felt a tug on my sternum, a feeling of unease washing over me, but before I could process, Connor came over to grab my collar and pulled me into the home, kicking the door behind us shut. Ooh, spooky. The closing of that door felt like being cut off from the outside world entirely. My body hit the ground, and I rushed myself up to wipe myself off. The house smelled rank. The humid, stagnant air had been hard to breathe, and notes of mildew and mold lined every breath I took. The walls had been covered in a floral wallpaper, but the years of neglect and exposure to the elements ended up causing patches of faded print, old wrinkle spots where water pooled under its surface, and holes torn into the walls by whatever vermin took this house as their own when no one had come to claim it. The furniture was old, darkened by layers of grime, dirt, and mold. The interior looked to be from the late 40s at best, like a slice of time that was forced to stay as is, collecting dust as the world forgot about it. Listen up, we're staying here until midnight. We gotta explore and try to find some things worth taking. Whoever has the best stuff by the end of the night wins. Connor says. Oh wait, I just realized Connor was spelt with an ER up until this point, and now it's spelt with an OR. Jake, what happened here? Jake, the dyslexic streamer is calling you out for your spelling. No! Don't owl me. It's okay. It's okay. It happens. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everybody makes mistakes, Jake. Everybody makes mistakes. Nobody point and laugh. Anyway, whoever has the best stuff by the end of the night wins, Connor says, holding onto Trevor and Levi's shoulders before pushing them aside as he sprints deeper into the house to try and find the items first. No fair, Trevor shouted. Dick move. Oh, sorry, I don't know why that got me. Dick move, Levi called out after Connor, before tripping up Trevor in an attempt to gain ground, laughing as he disappeared around the corner. Trevor looked at me, seeing in my eyes that all I wanted was to leave. Steven, we aren't getting any younger. Summer break is coming, and it's our best chance to do stupid kid stuff before college. Come on and try to have some fun for once. Trevor looked away and walked into the house going up the stairs, each creak getting quieter and quieter. I stood there, hearing every creak and groan of the old house, feeling like it was something being disturbed from its slumber. I carefully moved into the kitchen, covering my mouth at the smell of long decayed food left over in pots and the open refrigerator, one of its shelves falling forward and propping it open. The kitchen was walls. I'm assuming the kitchen walls. The kitchen walls were painted a light seafoam green, but the mold polka dotting the paint, circles of overlapping darker circles grew and overlapped each other. Bold, hi Hinde. I'm low-key shaking. Why? The best part is when I stumble and I don't know what I'm saying, the chat can't see the story, so they have no idea whether or not you've spelt something wrong or whether or not I'm being dyslexic. And because I have a track record of being dyslexic, chat's gonna assume that I'm being dyslexic, okay? Don't worry about it. I'll know that you fucked up, but chat won't know. It's fine. Unless I pointed out, like, the Connor spelling, but I thought that was funny. Where are we? Oh, I felt shattered tiles scrape across the floor as I walked, trying to find something to at least look like I tried to play along. And then I saw it. On the ground lay an oblong stain on the dirty checkerboard floor. The white squares were stained a light pink, while the back ones looked like they had a faint sheen. The setting sun barely able to penetrate the dust-covered windows. My veins turned to ice, remembering one of the old stories that this place has collected over the years. The McGarry family was one of the earliest settlers in this town, and had lived in this plot of land for generations. Sorry, I thought I heard something. It was at the bold sound effect. Guys, I'm trying to be spooky. You're ruining the story, chat. Back in the 40s, Briar McGarry supposedly went mad. His entire family was found a month later, all sliced up where they were last. With Briar McGarry found behind the home. Oh, I think that's TOS friendly. Bodies strung off the branch of an old oak tree. I'm picturing like almost like a Jesus pose, but they've cut, like, made an incision in her, like, abdomen, and they've pulled out her intestines, and they've used her intestines to, like, hold up her limbs in the tree. That's what I'm picturing. I don't know what you guys were picturing, but I figured I would share my disgusting representation. Still so bold you can see what's on their mind. Nah! Nah! Blair Witch, Resident Evil type shit. It's kind of giving Monster House, like the movie Monster House, but like, if it wasn't rated for kids, you know what I mean? I like it. No one ever got a reason as to why he did it. Some speculate that his wife had been cheating on him with another man. Others say that the land grew resentful to have that family trample on it for generations. I step over the stain, careful not to disturb it at all. As I checked down the hall, I accidentally kicked something, hearing it clack against the wall. I bent down and picked it up. It was hefty, the handle made of dense wood and metal. I pushed down on the little rod sticking out, and after a few pushes, a shaving blade came into view. The blade looked sharp, being inside the handle had kept it rather clean despite the decrepit surroundings. I watched the last light of the sun fade away against the blade's smooth surface before night fully settled in. A loud thump from above startled me. The sound of my heartbeat made it hard to concentrate on any other noises that followed. After a moment, the background noise of my friends moving around the house had vanished. "Guys?" I called out, but no response followed. I slowly made my way up the stairs, each step creaking as I made my way up. I looked around, only seeing one bedroom door open. I stiffened as my eyes tried to process on whatever moved in the shadows beyond the door. The full moon's light was just enough to see, but it left many shadows, allowing my brain to try and fill in the void with things not of this world. "Trevor, I heard the fall. Are you good?" I called out. Defining silence was the only response. I pushed my way into the room with the open door. It looked like a nursery, with a small crib against one wall and rotted toys spread along the floor. "Trevor, if this is some joke you guys made up to scare me, then it isn't funny. Quit it. We can still catch the final scene of The Shining and head back now." It says thump. Hang on. Did you guys hear that? That's your thump. I whipped my head around the closet door as it slowly swung open. "Trevor, this is enough. You guys win. I'm scared. Happy?" Only silence rang out. Whoa, assault. I'm sorry. Was it too loud? I've taken over the... No, don't do it. No, don't do it. No. That's the true horror story. People going to my boss, who is me. Only silence rang out. I walked into the closet and swung the door open. I tried to scream at Trevor for joining in on what had to be Connor's idea, when I felt a heavy weight fall on me. My body moving to catch it, I felt a wet heat press against my neck and gagged, dropping whatever fell out of the closet. I ran my hand over my shoulder and flicked whatever the liquid was. "Dude, did you drool on me? That's disgusting." Take it to me. Still beat my ass. Chat sorry. No. Nuh-uh. Your Honor, you weren't even there. Shut up, okay? Like... Just shh. I took a look at my hand and my breathing stopped. In the pale moonlight, the blood looked like black... I think it's supposed to be liquor? I don't remember. Well, I don't know. Your Honor, nuh-uh, case closed. Exactly. In the pale moonlight, the blood looked like black... I think it's ichor. It could be ichor, it could be liquor, I don't know. Staining my flesh the same ebony darkness. I looked down and covered my mouth with the back of my hand. Great, I'm bold again. I looked down and covered my mouth with the back of my hand, holding back the contents of my stomach and the scream I wanted to let out. Oh, goodness. Ooh. Oh, shit. Wait, hang on. I just read a little bit ahead. Yo! Okay, I think this is TOS friendly, but chat, if it's not, don't tell anybody, okay? This is just between us, chat. Trevor lay lifeless on the floor, his throat slashed open. Blood pooled out of his neck, a puddle slowly growing thicker and thicker. My body shivered, my knees wanting to give. I felt something move in the corner of my eye, and I turned, holding out the shaving knife in defense. In the doorway stood Levi, his skin ghostly as he stared at me. "Levi, I didn't do this, I swear. I know it looks bad, but you have to believe me. I just wanted to check on the noise I heard, and I found him like this. Why are you the only ones in the house? We have to go get Connor," and Levi was on me in a matter of seconds. It all happened so fast. The shaving knife was knocked out of my hand as I was pinned to the ground. Ooh. Chat, where's that Pornhub sound? As I was pinned to the ground, Levi's hand moving to grab my neck and squeeze. Yo. I tried to pull his hands off me, my nails carving into his ice-cold flesh. His eyes stayed open, never blinked or wavering as he choked me. Choke me? Choked me. I tried to buck him off, but I was losing oxygen fast. Trevor's blood pooled on the back of my head, my hair growing slick as I flailed. My eyes watered and my vision started to go. My arms lost their strength. I started to feel around for the knife, pawing at the ground as I was forced to watch Levi's dead face stare down at me. The cold metal against my fingertips was enough to keep me going. Using my thumb to flick out the blade, I closed my eyes and ran the blade across the backs of his hands, feeling his fingers give as the tendons were severed. Cold blood ran down his hands and onto my neck and chest. I took in a gasp of air before shoving him off me. I got on my hands and knees, coughing and heaving as my aching throat tried to settle. I could feel the grooves of fingernails embedded in my skin. I looked in the horror as Levi tried to get back up. His hands lay limp against the floor as he tried to push himself up, his arms unable to push himself up without the use of his hands. I took in deep breaths, pushing myself off the ground and kicking Levi in the stomach before running as fast as I could. Oh my god, when did this get sexy? Hinde, boldify yourself. That's awesome. You're asking that from someone who is not safe for life. I could care less about the rules. That's true, that's true. Connor, I shouted, my voice hoarse and scratchy. Oh wait, hang on. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. I used to be able to do it on command, but I can't. Connor, I shouted, my voice hoarse and scratchy. I called out again and again, the pain in my throat burning more and more. I crashed against the wall next to the bottom step. I took a moment to try and get my composure. In the living room, I saw a familiar silhouette. Connor is back to ER, by the way. We've gone from Connor with an ER to Connor with an OR to now Connor with an ER again. Okay. My theory is that they're two different characters. Fuck. Yeah, sorry. Look, I might not know how to read, but I pick up on things like this, okay? Oh, wait. In the same paragraph, the first word is Connor with an ER, and the last word is Connor with an OR. No. It's the same paragraph. I'm sorry, Jake. The story is really, really good, but that's just funny to me. I have to share that. Connor, something's wrong with Levi. And Trevor, I covered my mouth to try and hold back from retching at the memory of his lifeless corpse. Something's wrong. We need to... Connor? He hasn't moved. His arms are slacked heavily against his sides. I walked closer to him. I noticed him turn, yet no floorboards squeaked. Once I got a better look, I cried out in horror. The sound of a rope oh god. Oh goodness. The sound of a rope straining was all I could hear as I collapsed to my knees. I don't know if this is TOS. I think slashing people and like the fictionalized violence is fine. I don't know if this is. Let me just really quickly read a little bit ahead just to see. Okay. I'm not sure because there is a scene like this in a game that's very popular in streaming culture, but I don't know if okay. I'm gonna make an executive decision. I'm not gonna read what happened to Connor. One, because I don't think it's TOS friendly, and two, because I know that this specific kind of imagery can trigger and upset a lot of people, and while it is a horror story, we are, at the end of the day, here to have a good time. We're not here to, like, genuinely make people feel uncomfortable. So what we will say is Connor is also no longer alive, and there was a rope involved. Let's leave it at that, but Jake, I did read that paragraph, and that was very, like, that That's a description and a half. Oh my god, that was good. All right. Where is it safe to read? Oh, here. I was going to scream again, but the sound of the floorboards creaking stopped me. I looked behind and saw a shape. I couldn't tell what it was, but I didn't want to find out. The moment I heard it get closer, I ran to the front door. The wind roared loudly as I tried to run, the frigid air causing me to realize how low my strength was. I tripped on something and struck my head against the cracked pavement. I tried to shake my daze, only to feel the grass and nettles wrapping around my legs, the nettle needles stinging intensely as they tried to keep me in place. I heard the floorboards, even from out here, and I knew I had to act fast. I slashed wildly, cutting into the back of my legs by accident, but got enough of the plants off me to let me run out onto the street. I collapsed on the floor, unable to keep the contents of my stomach from splattering onto the pavement. Yeah, yeah. That is the reaction if you see this. Sylv, if you can talk about dick and balls and titties and variation and various acts without showing, I think you can read horror stories, no problem. Maybe it is TOS friendly because off the top of my head, I can think of 2 video games that have a very similar scene in them. But it's more so there were no like content warnings for the story, and that's not Jake's fault. I'm not gonna bash for content warnings, but I do know that there are people in chat that would be uncomfortable with that specific imagery, so I'm just gonna skip over it. Alright, final paragraph chat. Here we go. When the first car horn blared, I felt like I was awoken from a dream. My body and clothes were still covered in scratches and blood from before, but the midday sun burned brightly in the sky. I stared down at my hands, looking at the blood that was soaked into my skin. I looked back at the house, and it stood silently, untouched. The sound of police sirens was the last thing I heard before passing out. I like this. This reminds me, I know I said it at the start of the story, but it really does give similar energy and vibes to like Monster House. I I don't know. I don't really have anything to say other than it was good. Shout out to my 2 favorite characters, Connor and Connor. But other than that, yeah, that was really good. Goddamn. I'm trying to think of more to say, but there just isn't any. Good story. Except for actually no, not even except. Jake did this in crunch time, so I'm not gonna mention all of the other spelling mistakes that I saw. The only spelling mistake you guys get to be aware of is Connor and Connor. Which makes me think, I've been planning to do new emotes for the stream for a while now. I think it might be really, really funny to have 2 emotes. One is just like the 2 letters ER, and the other one is just 2 letters OR. For no reason whatsoever. And then Jake will say something out of pocket and we can be like, yeah, haha, and then just post ER and OR. No, yeah. Yes. 28 style runes. God, we need to play Detroit Become Human again. I haven't played Detroit Become Human on stream since it came out, and those VODs are lost to time. Published authors make worse mistakes? Yes, published authors make so much worse mistakes. And Jake, if it makes you feel any better, there are spelling and grammatical errors in my first ever published graphic novel, and that graphic novel was proofread 3 times by separate individuals. So don't worry about it. You're fine. You are okay. Hi Fluttershy, how you doing? Welcome in. Let's see if we've played VR horror games. I have played Resident Evil 7 in VR before. It was a very long time ago. I don't know if the VODs exist anymore. They probably don't, unfortunately. And if you actually look at my Throne page, I'm currently trying to get a PSVR 2 so that I can do more VR horror titles. But until I get a VR headset, that's not going to happen, unfortunately. When my fics are getting read on stream, I have so many grammatical mistakes in my shit. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. Oh, I forgot to set up exclamation point Throne. You're so right, Skinner. You're so right. I'm so silly for not doing that. Hang on. I'll pop the link in there right now. While that's happening, I gotta open the Discord thread so that I can pull up the other story that we've got going on tonight. Alright, there you go. There's the throne. Yo, hello! How do I say that? Okama? I'm assuming the X is like is where the A would be. Is that a moth weedle guy? This is an original species that I've created called the snoo. He's like a bug. This one in particular is a moth puppy hybrid, but usually a snoo is like a variation of some type of bug and some type of like other animal. This is my one, he's baby. I do have his wife, but not in the chatting section. We'll pull up his wife when we get back to Dino Crisis. That's about 5 minutes ago. Just been, tired. Oh, that's okay. No worries. You're all good, homies. Reading for the month? Oh, wait, hang on. I gotta catch up. Do you want your reading before we read your story or after we read your story? Yeah, it is Karma? Okay, cool. When I work on my story again, I'm gonna take so much more time in proofreading. Yeah, that's fair. But just remember, every time you think you've proofread it and it's fine, it's not. You've missed something. My name on here is Zero Karma, but just call me Karma. Oh, okay. What are you playing? Well, we're in the just chatting category right now. So right now we're not playing anything. But once we finish reading the horror stories that were submitted to us, we're going to be playing Dino Crisis. Oh, you're doing a light novel. Oh, that sounds fun. You'll find out that you accidentally put a comma instead of a period. Oh, that's just one of many. Alright, we got one more story. This one is, I believe I'm going on benefit of the doubt, but Rogue is in the chat, so he can confirm. Rogue, this is a true story, question mark, that you've submitted? Got my name from my light novel, and I've been doing it for like a year now. Oh, dude, that sounds awesome. That sounds so cool. I've been working on my second graphic novel for a long time, but it's not done yet, and it probably won't be done for a while longer. Oh, I asked if it's a true story, and then I read the first sentence of the submission. The story I'm gonna tell is a true story. Okay, cool. Thank you. And thank you, Rogue, for confirmation in chat. Alright. This one's also a little bit long, but I don't think it's nearly as long as Jake's one. So here we go. Actually, let me have a sip of tea first. Ugh. I love me a nice sip of tea. I do love that. Wait, what happened? I just got an email from Throne, and I feel like I know exactly who this is. Skinner. Skinner, did you make me put that dinosaur horror game on my Throne just so that you could buy it? Yo, it's not there anymore. Of course you did. Alright. Can I submit the light novel and how? If you want to hop into the Discord server, !Discord, we have 2 rooms you could put it in. You could put it in writing ideas, but that's more for brainstorming. You could put it in like art chat if you want, because I believe writing is a form of art, or you can put it in the self-promo chat, whichever one you think. Alright, let's get started. Alright. The story I'm going to tell you is a true story. I'll tell it in as much detail as I remember, though do keep in mind that I was rather young. Long ago, when I was a little boy, around the age of 3 to 4, my family and I lived not in the 2-story house we do today, but in an old trailer that was on my grandma's half-acre property. The trailer was raised on cinder blocks and bricks, making from the outside of the trailer it looking virtually impossible due to the... Hang on, 1 second, chat. My dyslexia is kicking in. Oh, making from the outside of the trailer looking in, so like looking through the windows of the trailer, virtually impossible due to the screen windows effectively being 9 feet off the ground. My grandma's property is out in the middle of the Oregon wine county and country. Okay. Chat, bear with me. Check throne again? What did you do? I'm trying to read a story. What did you do? What have you done? I just refreshed throne. I don't see what you've... Oh no, what did you do? What did you do? I actually can't tell what you did. What did you do? I didn't get an email about it either. Oh, I need to figure out how throne works. Okay, but that can wait. That can wait. Story time. Oh no, just get up. Merry Christmas. I imagine whatever it is a good thing. Oh wait, I just got another thing from Throne. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, good. Thank you. That's so sweet. I just got the email. Throne hasn't properly updated yet, but that's fine. Thank you, Skinner. That's so sweet. All right, back to story. Okay. Family. Living in a trailer. Put up on cinder blocks so you can't look through the windows from the outside. That's what we're up to. My grandma's property is out in the middle of the Oregon wine country in the county of Clackamas? That sounds like a slur. Clackamas? I think is how you say that. Her home is bordered by a small forest and a creek running through the middle of town. The forest, you could say, partly extends to her property in account of the amount of Douglas fir and cottonwood trees on her property. I don't know what Douglas fir is. That sounds interesting. Still, there was enough space to plant many varieties of cherry, apple, pear, and fig trees, as well as raspberry, blackberry, strawberry, blueberry, and a variety of vegetables. Then there were grapevines that grew up the apple trees. It's such a sight to behold. My point being, the place was bursting with life, and well shaded in the summer due to the amount of massive trees that blocked the sun. One bright summer day, it was me and my mom at home in our trailer. We had the TV on in the living room and a classic PlayStation. And a classic PlayStation with several video games for the system. I used to love to watch my mum and dad play on it. Yo, gamer parents? Nice. Douglas fir is a common pine tree. Oh, okay, cool. Didn't know that. Person in charge of a mobile home community. It would be wild if it happened, and you were in flu. Aw. Just sent the light novel. Oh, cool. We'll check it out. We're gonna finish the story first. Where was I up to? Oh, here. On this day, for some reason, I think I asked my mum if she'd play a football game, on the old system. As we waited for my big brother to get home from school and dad came back home from work. Mum agreed and we went into the living room. She turned on the TV and the PlayStation, putting the blue disc into the console. She then sat down, cross-legged, so I could sit in her lap and watch her play. As the game was booted up, something came out of the corner of my vision. Something that shouldn't have been. It was huge, and it was made of darkness. It wasn't just a shadow, but an unnatural darkness that ate the light around it. I saw it rising up to the screen windows slowly. As though it was taking its time. Aw, thank you. I hope you guys are having fun. I didn't think people would be interested in this, but I'm glad people were. It was only a few seconds, but it felt like minutes. I pointed at it and said to my mum in as clear of a voice as I could, "What is that?" My mum looked over at where I was pointing and shouted, "What is that?" That is when it froze. It stopped moving for a second, that impossible darkness, and then it disappeared, but not without leaving a mark. Where it appeared before the mesh screen, it left a dark stain that never came out. Mum was horrified. She got up and went out the back door to see if it was still there, but there was nothing. Worried, she got me and made her way to Grandma's house, which was only 30 yards from us, and we stayed there for the rest of the day. After that, I don't think we were allowed back where I saw that thing. We being Rogue and his brother. But the next year, I think we moved to where I currently live, so it doesn't matter as much. I've tried for years to figure out what it was, but I keep getting different answers. So the jury is still out on that. But here's the funny thing about going to my grandma's house after encountering the darkness. Grandma's was already haunted. But that's another story. That's great. Oh, and there's a little PS at the end. After doing some research, I discovered that the game that was being played on that day was 97 for the PS1. I have never heard of that game before, but it's good to have that little bit of extra information. Me and Skinner casually fighting over November. I think it's safe to say it's Christmas season. Ghosts? Ghosts? Yeah. Ghosts. It's ghosts. Def not then, because yeah. Alright, those were the two stories that we had submitted for this little thingy. But I've got a story for you guys as well. I believe I've showed this. I believe I've told this story on stream before. But basically, for my birthday a couple of years ago, my partner and I went to what is it called? Actually, no, we went to a very specific place. Let me pull up the specific place, because I don't live anywhere near there, so it's fine. I hope you guys liked it. I liked it. I love stories like that. I'm trying to remember the name of the place that we went to so that I can tell my story. But basically, a couple of years ago, I was really into the idea of doing ghost tours. And for a solid, I think, 3 years in a row, we went on a ghost tour for my birthday every year. The only reason we stopped is because there's actually not a lot of ghost tours happening around Sydney, you know? I'm tired, but always love making new friends. I think my shy boyfriend needs to be more social. Want to introduce him to more peeps. Gonna go to bed. No worries. Good night. I live in a spooky town in USA. Oh, dude, that sounds fun. I mean, it also sounds scary, but like, you know what I mean? Alright, so I found the place. And if anyone is ever visiting New South Wales and you are into scary events, I recommend this place. We went to Quarantine Ghost Tours out in Manly. And basically, it's not just like a house or anything, it's like an entire settlement in Manly that's just been completely abandoned. And so we went there for the first ghost tour that we ever went on for my birthday. And I do kind of wish that it wasn't the first one we went to, because it also ended up being the best one we went to in the 3 years. But that's neither here nor there. So we went to this Quarantine Ghost Tour place. And they gave us the EDM readers, they gave us, like, all of this and whatever. And I remember everyone else's EDM reader wasn't really working. They tell you to put your phones away, by the way, because if you have your phone too close to the EDM, then it messes with the EDM reader. So I put my phone away, everyone put their phone away. No one else's EDM reader was going off, but mine was almost constantly going off. And there were people in this group that were way more into ghosts than I was, so I'm not gonna lie, my first reaction was to feel kind of bad, right? Feel kind of guilty, like, oh my god, why is my EDM reader going off? These people are probably jealous that, like, theirs isn't going off, I don't know what to do, blah, 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 blah. And I reached a point where EDM or EDF? EDM is the genre of music, my bad, thank you, Jake. But anyway, so we have these readers, right? I live on the East Coast, so every time I want to join stream, I have to ignore the sleep schedule. Oh, I'm sorry, Will, but thanks for being here anyway. Being from Salem, they silly. Oh, Salem. Goodness, what a place. But anyway, we have these EMF readers, right? And eventually, it reaches a point where people in the crowd that we're with are starting to get a little sus, because my one is the only one that's going off. And so people are like, oh my god, do you, like, are you putting your phone next to it? Like, I was with my partner, I was like, does your partner have his phone next to it? And I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but no, I don't have my phone. Like, my phone is, like, all the way over there, you know, I don't have my phone. And so I passed the EMF reader to my boyfriend, who wasn't my boyfriend at the time, passed it to him, and immediately it stopped going off. And then I took it, and it started going off like crazy again. And one of the other girls that was with us was like, oh, okay, that's really strange. Do you want to swap EMF readers and see what happens? And I was like, okay, cool. And I swapped EMF readers with her, and immediately when I let go of my EMF and she grabbed it, it stopped working. And when I grabbed her one, it started going off. So we didn't know what was going on, but we were kind of freaked out. So that happened. We walked around for a little bit longer. We reached this room where they said that there was like nurses and stuff like treating kids or whatever. And I walked in the room and I had like a really, really clear image of a nurse treating a little boy on a very specific bed, like in the corner of the bed. And I remember asking the tour guide, I remember asking her, do you have a photo of the uniform that the nurses were wearing? And she goes, not on me, but maybe like down at reception. Why? What's going on? I'm like, because I'm seeing a very specific woman in a very specific outfit treating a little boy here, and I just want to know if my brain is like hallucinating and I'm making shit up, or if this is actually there. So I need to know what the nurse uniform looks like. And everyone started freaking out, and I didn't mean to scare anybody, but like at the same time, you're going on a ghost tour, you're going to be scared. So maybe I was doing the tour guide a favor. So we did that. We left the room, and as we're walking away, there was a room that we passed, and I don't know what it is about this room, because we never set foot in that room. But I took one step by that room, and I just stopped. I don't know what it was. There was something about that room, and I had to ask the tour guide. I was like, what is in that room? What's in there? And she goes, oh, that's where the captain of the settlement, or like the person in charge of this little area here slept. And I was like, okay. That's weird. Can we go in then? She goes, no. And I'm like, okay, cool, whatever, I tried. Way later, towards the end of the tour, we come across this isolated house. Like, we're going up a mountain. This house is, like, midway up the mountain, but it's really far away from, like, whatever is on the bottom and whatever is on the top, right? It's, like, smack bang in the middle of this mountain. And she tells us that there's, like, some kind of weird negative energy in there. And if at any point we get uncomfortable in that house, like, it's, like, we're gonna, like, just leave, like, sit outside and wait for people. And I was already kind of having weird experiences that night, and I was like, no, it's okay, I'll go in the house. I'm interested in what's in this house. Walk around, you kind of get eerie vibes. It's kind of like a radar. Like, you go to certain parts of the house and the spooky vibes wear off, and then you move into other areas and the spooky vibes kind of, like, ramp back up. And I walked into the bathroom. And the image is kind of fuzzy now because it's been like 4 or 5 years since then, but I walked into that bathroom. I stood there for maybe like 3 seconds, and then I immediately stormed out of the house. I stormed out of the house, and the tour guide at this point was convinced that I was like a psychic because I was the only one having these kind of reactions. And she comes out here, and she goes, what did you see? And before I answer her, I'm like, what the fuck happened in that house? What are the records? And she goes, I will tell you, but you need to tell me what you saw first. There was, right, in the bathtub was where I saw it, and I'm kind of getting a little bit sick just thinking about it again. There was the bathtub, and the vibe that I was getting, or like what I was like quote unquote seeing, the bathtub was full of, I don't know if it was blood or not, but it was a dark liquid. It was a dark liquid. I don't know if it was blood or not. And there was a girl laying in the bathtub with her neck kind of like, not broken, but like her neck is not holding up her head. And she was very clearly dead, and she could not have been older than 9, right? And I remember like telling the tour guide about it, and she goes, yeah, we've had like multiple psychics and mediums evaluate this house, and they have all seen the same thing. They have all seen the same thing. The only difference in what the psychics and the mediums have seen is the age of the woman in the bathtub, and that has led them to believe that there were multiple victims in that house. And I remember just like wanting to throw up on the grass. I was like, oh dear God, I came on a ghost tour because I thought it would be really funny, ha ha ha, and now I'm finding out that I see weird shit. Like, oh my God, this is not, And then we went to like another location, and there was a ghost in that location that they say is like a pedophile, or not a pedophile, but like a creep, likes to like be a little bit handsy with the women of the group. And luckily, apparently, I was not that ghost's type. Because he didn't start feeling up me, he started feeling up another one of the AFABs in the group. So I was not that ghost type, and I don't think I could have handled that after the house. So thank you for not like molesting me, weird ghost, in that one ghost tour. But yeah, that's my story. That was the first ghost tour I ever went on, and the other ghost tours that I went on, I did not see or feel nearly as much as I did in that ghost tour, which makes me think either I was really, really like scared and freaked out, or I was really excited about the ghost tour, and so I was like, you know, kind of psychologically, without knowing, just kind of like making shit up to be a part of it, which maybe I was. I don't fucking know how this works. Or I actually saw and felt those things at this quarantine ghost tour, and the other places were fake. I don't know which is which. I don't want to sit here and be like, oh my god, I do this and I do that, because I think it's like, you know, it's, I don't know. But yeah, that's my weird story. And then, like, when we went back home, there was a bunch of weird shit happening in my best friend's apartment for a couple of weeks, and he kept joking that I brought one of the ghosts home. So, yeah, that was funky. That's my spooky story for everybody. We're going to move into Dino Crisis now, but before we do that, I believe I have a tarot reading to do, so give me a couple of seconds while I go and grab my cards and have a sip of my tea. I'll be right back, guys. I'm back. All right, let's catch up with chat before we do this reading, because there was a lot happening in chat. You were a ghost the whole time because you're psychic and your energy looks tasty. Sorry, I don't know why that's so funny to me. Just the energy in here is tasty. I like that. That's funny. I've had a similar experience with my VR headset. Literally, when I was laying down on in VR, hands lost tracking. They were just laying there. Oh damn, that's scary. Because you're psychic, yeah. Oh my god is right. And yeah, it basically was a Diddy ghost. Let's see. Ghost be like, leave serial killer shit. Yeah, basically it was like, ooh, get out of here. Like, yeah. God, it's awful. Alright, and so we got 2 readings to do now. Are you able to read a chapter of the light novel later? That depends. Is it, like, what genre is it? Because I was gonna read it off stream. Let's see. Looks like an action adventure thriller type. We were specifically reading horror stories on stream tonight, but I will check it out off stream. Shonen. Oh, okay. I haven't read or watched a lot of shonens. All right, let's see. Let's get Rogue's monthly reading first. 3 cards for ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. One more. I said 1. Do you know how to count? Tarot deck's just looking at me like, do you know how to read? Shut up. Alright, come on, just 1. I said 1! That's like 11. Stop it. There we go. Was that so hard? Was that so hard? A little bit. Ooh, nice bottom of the deck energy. Alright, so for November, you've got the 3 of Cups upright, the Devil reversed, the Four of Cups reversed, and your bottom of the deck energy was the Star. So you've got two major arcana here, which is kind of fucking wild. Um, actually, while we do this, actually, no, we'll stay in just chatting while we do this. So, Three of Cups upright is all about camaraderie. It's all about friendship, making connections, expanding. This could be making new friends. This could be spending time with the people that are already in your life. It could also be a celebration of some kind. Three of Cups is usually all about parties and celebration as well. It could be celebrating something with your family, with your friends, with people you love. It could also just be people coming together for a common cause. So that's really interesting. But whatever it is, it seems to be freeing you in some type of way, because the Devil reversed is all about, like, kind of releasing yourself from your own self-imposed limitations, I suppose. It could be that you're exploring, like, the darker parts of yourself. It could also be that maybe, like, there's all these people coming together, celebrating, having a good time, like, getting to know each other, and then you're just kind of off in the corner, a little bit detached from everybody. And if we're looking at the Four of Cups reversed in conjunction with the Devil reversed, I feel like the detachment is probably the more likely outcome here, because you've also got the Four of Cups reversed, like, right next to it. And that's usually about withdrawing from a situation, not to the same extent as the Hermit, but you are withdrawing from a situation, probably to self-reflect, probably to just have some time to yourself. It doesn't look like you're doing anything super, like, deep or intense in this withdrawal. It kind of just looks like there's a bunch of people doing something, and it's just not something you want to be a part of. That really is all there seems to be to it. I'm trying to think of, like, any other way that this can be read, but realistically, yeah, it just looks like there's a group of people, friends, family, could be, like, a community that you take part in a lot, and you're withdrawing from it. But it doesn't quite look like withdrawing from it is a bad thing, because you've got the Star as your bottom of the deck energy, and that's all about, like, basically wish fulfillment. It's all about hope. It's all about, like, you know, getting your lucky moment. If sorry, I'm stuttering over my words. Hi, thank you so much. I hope you guys are having fun. But yeah, it's all about kind of starting again, I suppose. Not starting again, but, like, having a like a revival, maybe like a spiritual awakening type thing. Which is really funny, because the rest of the deck, like, you're reading, again, it doesn't look like you're doing anything super intense in this isolation. It just looks like you're choosing to sit out. But that choice to sit out, it could be coming from a place of being hopeful for something or having faith or whatever. It could be that you isolating yourself will lead to this good fortune, this, like, wish grant, this renewal. It could. This might be a little bit far-fetched, okay? So take this one with a grain of salt. I can't be certain. But the Star does kind of give me the inkling that what the Three of Cups is about, what people are coming together for and are celebrating, is you. The Star gives me the impression that people are coming to celebrate you, they're coming to be here for you, or they're coming here because they have something that they want to do and you are an integral part to it. And yeah, you are just actively choosing to withdraw. I don't know how accurate that one is, because I think that's a little bit far-fetched, but that's the vibe that I'm getting. It looks like people are here for you, and you're choosing to not participate for whatever reason. It doesn't look like it's a serious thing. I mean, the Star implies that it's a serious thing to them. like, if we take it literally, you are the star of the event. But again, don't know if that's what it is. With all the major arcana, like, half of your cards are major arcana, and yet the energy is, like, very meh. You know what I mean? Very wishy-washy, very like, oh, whatever type thing. Very strange. I'm gonna be so honest, I don't quite know what to make of it other than what I've already said. I mean, I hope that's I hope that's something. Birthday was celebrated yesterday. I mean, maybe, well, I mean, I hope it's not that, because, like, that already happened. It felt weird. Or maybe that is what it is then. It could be that. I'm looking at your cards again because I just put them away. It could literally just be about your birthday in that case. But then I asked for a monthly reading, and looks like that energy might carry out throughout the month. Very weird, very strange. Alright, Jake, was yours a yes or no? I can't stop thinking about my EDM reader kept going off and just cutting to a clip of Sylv in the corner of a quiet room with EDM. My dad loved EDM music, so that's actually very fitting. Like, spoilers, guy who finds an amulet in a spirit woman. Oh, okay, cool. Alright, Jake, what was yours? I want to know if Bartender Boy will text me. Okay, hang on. Is Jake's bartender gonna text him back? Actually, no. That's a very vague question, because it could be yes, but he might not text you back until, like, next year, you know what I mean? So let's narrow it down a little bit. You're a good psychic? Aw, I try. I don't do ghost tours for similar reasons. Yeah, that's true. You have mentioned your past situations, past lives. Give yourself an aw. Thank you. It feels weird to call myself psychic. It feels like I'm tooting my own horn, or I'm like blowing hot air, you know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway. Let's narrow it down a little bit. Let's ask if Jake's bartender is going to text him back within the week. Let's narrow it down. Let's narrow it down. Oh, you had a cluster of cards come out. No, I want just one, thank you. That was quite literally 7 cards. I guess that was 1 card for every day of the week, I suppose. But let's not do that. Oh. Jake. Jakey boy, I got news for you. So, is your bartender going to text you back within the next week? Your card was the King of Cups, which not only is a yes, but considering this is like a romantic endeavor, this is a very strong yes. This is... The King of Cups is the most emotional king in the deck. Emotional, like, in a positive way when he's upright. He's very wise, very creative, very calm, very compassionate, very empathetic, right? And he, I don't know if I said this already in my spiel, but he's also very creative. So I imagine that the nature of the text that you get will be maybe a little bit awkward at first, but kind of sweet. They might mention some kind of craft or like hobby that they have. But the long and short of it is yes. And the fact that you got the King of Cups, which is like very, very positive yes. Very positive yes, okay? When you're talking about love and romance and like love life type stuff, the cups are the cards that you want. Unless it's the 3 of Cups, you don't want that. No. Yeah. But King of Cups, very, very good. Very good. The problem with that is now that you know that, I don't want you to go and self-sabotage. So we're just gonna go ahead and like pluck that memory out of your brain. Forget I said anything. Because sometimes simply knowing that something is gonna come is gonna stop it from coming. So be careful out there, chat. Alright, that's everything. We're all cranked up and ready to go. An hour into the stream, we can finally start Dino Crisis. I don't know how much of Dino Crisis is left, chat. I'm gonna be so fucking for real right now. I am gonna change the thing to Dino Crisis. Wait, no, that's the wrong Dino Crisis. This one. There we go. Oh, alright. My throat's really sore because I was reading stories and reading cards, and I have my tea, but it's all the way over there. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna grab my tea, chat. Yes, you did Schrodinger's cat this. Now that you know that he's gonna text, he might not text. That's all I'm saying. But, the easiest way to fix... Oops, sorry. I dropped you guys. I hope you guys are okay. The easiest way to remedy that, right, is to just go about your life as if he's not gonna text you, okay? Don't sit around waiting for it. Don't keep checking your phone. Don't, like... This is gonna sound rough. Don't hold hope for it. Carry on about your life as if you've already assumed that he's not gonna text. Okay? That is the easiest way to circumvent it. I can't guarantee that it'll work, but it has helped some other people that I've done readings for. I just played this for the first time a few months ago. We're playing it for the first time now. We're about to finish our first playthrough. I'm so excited. I like this game so much more than I ever thought I would. This is a Sylph stream. The card said get bent. No, they didn't say get bent. They said it's gonna happen, but also forget that I said that it's gonna happen. Okay? Alright, I don't remember what we're up to, but I do remember we have to go back down the elevator. I also need to remember that this is tank controls, and tank controls are best with the D-pad. Yo! Let's not do that! Thank you. That was unnecessary. I'm assuming B2 is where we came from yesterday. Yesterday? Last week.
You heard the woman, Jake. Start cranking the hog till you don't remember anything and you feel better in the moment.
I mean, if that's what it takes for you to forget, then by all means, do what you gotta do. Jeez. Alright, do you normally play survival horror, or is this for spooky season? I started my Twitch page only playing horror games. Survival, psychological, fucking, like, all types of horror. And then eventually I branched out because apparently not a lot of people like horror games. But I am using spooky season as an excuse to get back onto it. Because, yeah, I love it too much. It's so good. That being said, I do need to pull up my classic Dino Crisis guide, because I forgot what we were up to and I just need a bit of a jogger on what we're doing. Can we not talk about that on a public stream? Look, I'm just saying, I didn't say anything. I didn't specify anything. I just said you gotta do what you gotta do, okay? It's not my fault. It's my son's. Point and blame my son. Alright, where are we going? We've got... I think we were up to section 6. Oh no, 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 no. We did the personal library stuff. Okay, no, we were on to 7. No, we weren't on to 7. Where? Hey yo? Help? Where are we? Third energy area B3. Is that where we are? Oh wait, no, the map doesn't have fucking... We're in facility B2. Okay. We need to be... Oh god, where are we? Oh, is this it? I don't remember what we're doing. Dr. Kirk's personal library. We did all the personal library stuff. Stabilizer design room. Ah, oh, shit. What are we doing? I don't recognize that room. Ooh, wait, no. I do recognize that room. Wait. Oh my god, chat, give me a minute. I need to I need to figure out where in the timeline we are. Where is this? Okay, no. Where is this? Okay. Where is this? Okay, don't know where that one is. Core parts 1 and core parts 2. I don't have core parts yet, so maybe I'm too far ahead. Maybe we're in the bottom here. Oh, I recognize DD code disk W. I think we did that. Yeah, that was Waterway. That was a while ago. Oh, here we go. Power frequency room. Dr. Kirk's registration number. We got that. Yeah, that's the room behind us, I think. I'm piecing it together really slowly. That is this room here. Yeah. Leave the room, activate the console. We did that already. Okay, I found it. Okay, I know where we are. Good night, Jake. Have fun. I replay our remake once a year. Survival horror doesn't get enough love. I agree. Survival horror needs so much more love. But also, it's been doing really good recently. First game I ever played on the GameCube. Really, my first. Ooh, I actually really hated horror until 2019. Not 2019, 2020. And funnily enough, that was when I made my my Twitch channel. I could not handle horror at all until like maybe mid 2020. And then after that, like it was just all horror. Okay, so I'm looking for a bloody handprint. I'm also looking for a dead researcher. Which is definitely not in the... Oh, no. Maybe it is... Did we do this already? Hang on. The resurgence has been really... I'm waiting for the remake of the original Silent Hill. Ooh, Dino. Hello, Impulse. Hello. Alright, I think it's talking about this here, which we've done. Yeah. We did this. Right? Where is it? Oh, here. I'm sure that's fine. Aw, thank you so much for the subscribe. I appreciate that. I hope you guys are having fun. Did you play something specific that changed your mind? Oh, okay. I hadn't played anything, but I had heard that horror games had really, really good stories that I would like. And I didn't like horror games at the time, but I really, really liked kind of dark storytelling. And so I ended up doing a deep dive into the lore behind Silent Hill 1 and 2 specifically. And looking into the lore made me like really, really fascinated with Silent Hill, and I wanted to like actually play it and give it a feel for myself. So I ended up actually have Silent Hill on the Silent Hill. I have a Japanese copy of Silent Hill, and I have an English copy of Silent Hill 2 for the PlayStation 2. So I ended up playing Silent Hill 2, and I was like, oh my god, I actually fucking love this. And so it started from a storytelling standpoint, and then eventually it was like, I just kind of like this content. Like Dino Crisis, I also played 2, which was okay. Unfortunately, 2 is not part of the PlayStation Plus collection, so I don't have easy access to Dino Crisis 2, but I would be keen to try it. Alright, let me see. Continue? Oh, wait, hang on. I don't think I was supposed to leave that room. I do have a guide up for Dino Crisis right now, just because I know we're close to the end. But, oh, I'm really enjoying this game. I'm enjoying this game a lot more than I thought I would. I started playing this game... Oh. Excellent. Get him! Go, Regina! Oh, fuck. Go, Regina! What was I saying? I started playing this game. I need to get this story out there. I started playing this game the same week that I started playing Forbidden Siren. If you're in the US, I believe it's just called Siren, but everywhere else in the world it's called Forbidden Siren, which was another PlayStation 2 horror game made by some of the people who worked on Silent Hill. I was excited for Forbidden Siren because I love the Silent Hill games, so I was expecting it to be like good. And I didn't really know how to feel about Dino Crisis, because people told me if I had played the classic Resident Evil games, then I would like Dino Crisis, but I'm actually not a really big fan of dinosaurs, so I didn't think I would like it. So color me shocked when I fucking love Dino Crisis, and Forbidden Siren is, like, one of the worst PlayStation 2 games that I've ever played. No shade to Forbidden Siren, but, like, I'm throwing shade. Alright, ooh!
And what do you think you're doing?
Alright, well, while this cutscene plays, I'm gonna grab my tea.
In history with the ultimate energy source.
Open your eyes, you freak. Your precious creation is nothing more than another weapon to be misused.
You seem to have a small degree of superficial intelligence. It's too bad that it is wasted on one who is about to die.
Rick, our target has been secured.
Oh my god,
Report here
Gale!
immediately.
I was sus of Gale for the longest time, but I think he might actually
Sorry
be
to
okay.
interrupt your lecture, Doc. You were saying?
Yes, I was saying. I discovered how the third energy could affect space if it ran unchecked 3 years ago. I thought that the energy had the ability to transfer selective space to an alternate time-space continuum. But I was incorrect. The space was not transferred, it was exchanged. To put it in terms that even you can understand, third energy has the ability to replace a pocket in space with one from a different time.
What?
Yes. I came to these conclusions following this evening's final experiment. You've seen the effects yourself. Those beasts were occupying the space this facility is located on almost 65 million years ago.
Right. So that's how those dinosaurs appeared in our time.
Precisely. And that is what I have done.
Uh-huh. And how many people were sacrificed before you made this discovery?
Who cares? The numbers are quite irrelevant. Let's just say that there were many. Extraordinary deaths for ordinary men, don't you think?
Spoken like a true devil.
A god or a devil? I don't care about that. Only my experiment.
Enough. Only one thing matters at this point. Your grand invention is blocking our escape.
You need to destroy the vortex. The only way to do that is to allow the generator's third energy levels to overload. Theoretically speaking, the third energy and the vortex will cancel each other out if they come in contact with one another. But there is one small catch. If you cannot stop the generator's third energy overload, this entire region may be shifted to another point in the space-time continuum.
Then we'll just make sure to be somewhere else when the shift happens. No problem.
But we couldn't even activate the device.
You're missing the initializer and stabilizer, right?
Where are they?
Calm down. They should be stored in one of the security level A rooms on floor B3.
Very good, Doc. Now you understand our situation. We live, you live.
Nice. Keycard level A. Let's fucking go. Boyfriend is the Resident Evil obsessed one, and I'm the Silent Hill fan. You know what? That is so funny because that's how my relationship is as well. My partner is more of a Resident Evil nut, and I'm the Silent Hill nut.
Okay, I'm all set to whip up a program that will send a stream of third energy into the vortex.
I'll
Wait,
keep
already?
an eye on the doctor.
Oh,
Regina, you go find those devices and overload the third energy. Remember,
Sure.
they're in a security level A room on floor B3.
sure.
Hold up, that whole floor is crawling with dinosaurs, including
Aw,
that
really?
T-Rex. Let's get this situation under control before charging off. Here, take this.
What am I taking?
The disk contains the draft plans for the initializer and stabilizer. I stumbled over them while searching through the database. Fortunately, the room where the parts are stored is not far from here.
Okay.
We should gather up the parts and assemble the devices.
Don't be ridiculous. Regina doesn't have the technical knowledge for that. She
Yo!
doesn't even know if all the right parts are there.
Is it because I'm a
We'd
woman?
be better off simply trying
My
to hunt
technical
down the
knowledge is
completed
stored in
devices.
my ass. Thank you
It's
very
too
much.
dangerous
Have you
down
seen
there.
my
She
ass?
won't make it.
It's your call then, Regina. You're the one who has to do this. So what's your choice?
Well, I've sided with Rick every chance the game has given me. Simply because, one, I like Rick, and two, his options seem less violent. So I'm gonna go with Rick.
It's your show, girl. I just hope you know what you're doing.
I'm really enjoying this game too. It has some of what makes
whatever you
gaming
want. Just don't
the best
fail.
it is. Big titty redhead baddie. She is pretty fun. I like her. I know. Alright. Oh no, I skipped. Where are we going? I don't know where that is. Let's go. We got this. Excuse me, bitch. I know, right? Gale's just not very nice. I think there's multiple endings. I actually don't know. There might be. I imagine it's like at first I was gonna say I imagine it's A plot, B plot, like, Resident Evil, but there's only one playable character, so I don't think that's possible. Notice to the staff from Dr. Kirk. Yes, I'll read it. Preparing the stabilizer and the initializer. Make sure the two devices are ready in time for the experiment. Each of these two devices consists of the following three parts. Core parts, protect part A, and protect part B. This means 6 parts are needed in all. These parts are separately stored in the experiment room, the design room, and the parts storage room. Once you've acquired all 6 parts, you can assemble them in the experiment room. The weightless manipulator must be operated by staff of level A class. Okay, so I gotta find 6 parts. Let's get going. Oh, yeah, I love Shinx. I want to update it to be like my snooze, but people really like the Shinx when Shinx is on screen, so I might just leave it. There's 4 possible endings? Yo. What? That's actually pretty cool. I didn't think it would have multiple endings. Wait, is this the way? Oh shit. No. No. I think so. Need to wake up early to drive my sister to her work. Aw, no worries, Rogue. Have a lovely night. Thanks for hanging out with us. Okay, now we're out here. This door should put us back in that thin hallway. Oh shit. He hasn't seen me yet. He's fine. Yep. Actually, what have I got on me? Oops. Oh yeah, that's fine. Oh, that was rude. Why'd you do that? Get up. Ow! Oh, that was cruel. Get up, Regina. Regina! Alright, now it's dead. Okay. Introduced the boyfriend to Silent Hill 3 recently and he loved it. My partner just finished Silent Hill F, his first playthrough, and he's maybe halfway through his second playthrough. We're gonna be starting our second playthrough not tomorrow, but the next day on stream. Because okay, I do want to say this right now. Anyone who has played Silent Hill F, or who plans to play Silent Hill F, or who has streamed it, or whatever, you need to play that game more than once. You need to play that game more than once, because when you boot up New Game Plus, from the start, from the very beginning, things are different. Characters' dialogue is different, the items you find are different, the notes that you find are different, and each New Game Plus, it changes. You get more and more information as you go, up until the 4th New Game Plus, I believe. So you need to play it like a bare minimum twice, so that you can see all of the dialogue differences, and all of the, like, characterization differences and stuff. Because it's not just a simple, oh, you play the same game again and then you get a different ending. So much changes. And that's why we're playing it on stream a second time, because so much has changed between playthrough 1 and playthrough 2 already. Like, in the opening dialogue, with Hinako's dad, when he's screaming at her, like, even what he's screaming at her about is different. Like, the very first cutscene of New Game Plus is different. Good to know. I've only done 1 playthrough. I felt gaslit as a player going through that game. Yeah, it's so good. There is Dino Crisis 2 and Dino Crisis 3. I have not heard of a Dino Crisis 3, but I knew Dino Crisis 2 was a thing. Is this the room I'm looking for, or is it this room? No, that's where I came from. It must be this one then, right? Oh my god, please. Regina. There we go. I think it's this one. Oh yeah, this looks like somewhere I should be. Whoops. We had to pause so often to discuss what the fuck happened. Yeah. I didn't get to watch my boyfriend play through the entire game, but every time I sit down, I look at him like, so, what are you up to? How are you feeling? What's this? What's that? And I told him that I really, really like how Rinko is written. I love how Rinko is written as a character, because as a player, she pissed me right the fuck off, which means she was written to do exactly what she did. You know? Her purpose was to piss you off and kind of get you a little bit confused on what's going on with the girlies, and she did that perfectly. I love how she's written. And I remember I was talking to the boyfriend and he goes, I can't believe you said you like Rinko. She's a fucking bitch. And I was like, no. I never said I like Rinko. I hate Rinko. Rinko is awful. But from a writing standpoint, she feels her role perfectly and she is well written. Very big difference between saying you like a character and saying you like how a character is written. At least in my opinion. Alright, let's read the file. Preparing the stabilizer and the initializer. Make sure these two devices are ready in time for the experiment. Each of these two devices consists of the following parts. Oh yeah, we read this already. So is this where I put the pieces together? Oh, I'm not even where I'm supposed to be yet. I'm still in this corridor thing. Wait, really? Wait, how do I... Oh, I see. No, I'm not trying to do that. I need to get used to tank controls again. No. Is it down? I'm trying to figure out where the door is. Is it over here? No. Or maybe it's... Is there something down this way? Oh, there is something here, but it's not what I was looking for. Alright, I'll do that later, because I just kind of skipped through it. I didn't see what it was. Alright, so I think we gotta go... down here. Is it this one? No, I don't think so. I think it's maybe... Oh. Fuck me, dude. No, I think it is this one, actually. Ah! Regina! Regina. Don't be fucking me, Regina. Is it this way? No, I went the wrong way. I will save, though. When you get into the otherworld sections, you just feel sick. Like, making you feel sympathy for annoying characters is such a testament to the writing. Yeah. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. And the second playthrough, I haven't seen a lot of what my partner has seen in the second playthrough, because I've actively been trying to avoid it a little bit. But the parts that I have seen him go through add so much context to the story. Like, so much, like, layers and layers and layers of extra context. It's so good. Alright, we're here. I think we're at that door there, which means our door is just a straight line. Wait, this can't be right. Ow! Get up, Regina. No, I think it's right. Ow, excuse me. Ow, excuse me. Ow, excuse me. Oh, okay. Okay. I really thought I could just run through there. I've done it before. Where am I? Oh, I'm back here. Is this the correct door? No. Oh, no, it is. Okay. I'm gonna do the same thing again. Got it. Couldn't shut up about how each Otherworld section was a perfect progression. Yes! Yes! But the best part is, that's only part 1 of the story. That entire first playthrough is part 1. And I haven't seen all of the endings, but I firmly believe that you need to see all of them in order to get the full story of Silent Hill F. Because just seeing the differences between, like, New Game and the first New Game Plus, yeah, you kind of have to. You're doing yourself a disservice if you only play Silent Hill F once. Why am I in here? I'm in the designated spot. I made it to my destination. What are we doing here? Sorry, I just, need a sec. We got the planning disc. We went to, I don't know what room this is. I didn't check. Okay, no, we saw that. Ah, I think I missed something. Oh no, never mind. Blue light, which is actually a wiretapping device. Okay, no, never mind. That's fine. Yellow file. We read the yellow file. Ah, fuck. It said this was my destination, but the room we were in earlier, like, we actually had to do something in there. So, this is our destination, but we're not supposed to be here yet. Which I think is bullshit. No, oh, fuck. Go, 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 go! Oh, fuck. I was kind of hoping I could just get around them. Let go of me. Let go of me. Anyway. Alright. So. What does this one do again? Stops bleeding. Oh. Well, yeah, but what does the plus plus mean? Oh well, it's the only one I have. Anyway. We need to go... Oh, we're not too far from where we need to be. We need to be in here. I thought this was something, but I didn't check it. Oh no, never mind. It's not something. I was told this was something. Is it one of those pixel perfect things? Do I need to be, like, face planting it? Does it move? Do I push it? Maybe I push it. Yeah, there we go. I always forget that she can push things. Cool. But that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for this. Small wiretapping device. It appears to have something recorded on it. Yes.
My only concern regarding the new generator is the stabilizer. It functions perfectly under nominal conditions, but it's still a problem under certain conditions. Look, with the generous budget, personnel, and facilities at your disposal, shouldn't you be able to solve that problem? Once complete control can be established, we will literally have the power of a god at our disposal. And it will all be attainable if you cooperate with me. The power of a god. How could I refuse?
Okay. Combination of the beeping sounds. Yep. Got it. Alright, so I think now we use this thing? No? What about this one? Oh, okay. So this is where I put the planning disc. Where's the planning disc? Oh, here it is. There you go. Oh, I knew we had to input a code, I just didn't... I wasn't expecting it to look like this. 6, 7... There we go. That's a really fun way of doing a number, like a number code. That's really cool. I like that. You gotta like memorize the sound of the beeps. That's wild. Alright, let's see. Core part 2. Oops, excuse me. We got core part 1. Alright, I really need to pee. My throat was really sore after the stories, so I've been chugging my tea while we play Dino Crisis. I need to go to the bathroom. Give me like 5 minutes. I'll be right back, chat. Alright, I'm back. We vibing. I'm just getting snuggly in my blanket again because it's been like shockingly cold the past couple of days. So I need my blankie. Alright, I have core part 1 and core part 2. It wants me to go. Wants me to go to the experiment room hall, which is where we just were. Did we dress up for Halloween? No. My partner went to work, and I was supposed to do this stream on Halloween, but I was feeling really tired, so I just didn't. I think we ordered, like, takeaway to eat at home, and that was about it. We don't, Halloween's not a super big thing here in, Australia. Okay, we're going somewhere called the Stabilizer Design Room, which I think is where our destination was. I think it's this room here. Yeah. We're here. Okay, I don't know what we're supposed to do in here now that I have these. We might need to go through that door. That door's got security level A attached to it. Alright, let's go through there. Because I don't see anything else in here. Oh, come on, Regina. Sorry, there's someone upstairs is like, it sounds like they're knocking on the floor. Alright, it stopped. Let's see. Okay, so there is something in here. I've like missed it. So if I'm chatting too much? No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You're all good. You're fine. You're dandy. There's a... It's... My guide is telling me there's a folder. What does it say? It says there's a green file on top of the center of the room. This is the center of the room, so I don't know where this green folder is. Unless I read it earlier, because I was in here earlier. Whatever. Anyway. Do we go through here? Console to the left of the okay, so there is something in here. Console to the left. Actually, you know what it means? I probably do need to go in here. It's probably in here. Because this doesn't count as a new room. So maybe it's in here. Green file? I don't think so. These are like books. Oh no, prototype parts. Okay. Alright, what's this? Hello? Okay, well, that's not what I need right now. Here? No. I'm looking for somewhere to put the planning disc. What is this? Ah, here we go, here we go, here we go. That is, I didn't think this was a computer. Okay, I got 2B. So I imagine 2A will be like... Oh god. I need to find another spot to put the disc, I guess. No? Okay. Oh, actually, I don't know where this is. Where is this? Okay, so I need to find... Okay, it's not in here. I'm looking for a different room. I'm looking for a room with a big green table. They played Parasite Eve. Oh! Mmm! 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 Yes! Oh my god, I've been waiting for someone to ask me that question for a long time. Yes, I have played Parasite Eve, actually. I have. I started a second playthrough with the partner. We turned it into a drinking game. We didn't finish the drinking game, but it is gonna come back. We're gonna bring it up again, hopefully during the 1K subathon. Because yeah, the rules were ridiculous. Every time someone said mitochondria or Eve, you had to take a drink, and if they said mitochondria Eve, you had to take 2. That's one of the rules that I remember. But oh my god, I was not expecting to enjoy Parasite Eve even half as much as I actually did. One, because it was the first PlayStation 1 horror title that I had ever played. I think to this day... Actually, no, that's a lie. I played Silent Hill 1 for the PlayStation 1. But it's just so mechanically different to, like, any other horror game that I had ever played. Give me a second, I need to figure out where this room is. It was so mechanically different to any other, like, horror game that I had ever played. In terms of, like, the combat style and stuff. And it was just... I just don't have words for it. Mechanically speaking, in terms of how it feels to play it, it's probably my favorite horror game of all time, if I can be honest. It's really, really fucking good. I did play through Parasite Eve 2. I didn't finish it. It wasn't nearly as good, in my opinion. But, you know, it is what it is. It was good. I have not touched 3 at all, and based on what I know about 3, it's probably best to just pretend 3 doesn't exist. I really, really, more than anything, want a remake of Parasite Eve. The problem is, I know that's not very likely because they need to grab the what's it called? The publishing rights. Not the publishing rights, the licensing rights to the book, because anyone who's played Parasite Eve will know, Parasite Eve is actually a sequel to a book. And I haven't read the book, but apparently the book is actually not that great, which is kind of upsetting. Alright, I need to focus for a second. Okay, no, it's not that. I did that wrong. It is 0204. But yeah, mechanically speaking, Parasite Eve is my favorite, like, horror game of all time. Story-wise, I actually think it's Rule of Rose. Rule of Rose is very, very good. Story-wise, I know a lot of people, the gameplay is not for everybody. The gameplay at some points wasn't even for me, so, like, I feel you guys, don't worry. But, like, it's... like, it's... story-wise, it's very, very good. I really enjoyed it. It's just a shame what happened to Rule of Rose back, like, before it had even come out. Alright, I think this was the thing I was supposed to find. Those who attend the activation of the generator for the first time in tonight's experiment should remember the following procedures. To activate the generator, the following 2 devices have to be set in advance: the initializer and the stabilizer. The functions of the 2 devices are as follows. Initializer generates the necessary energy for the first reaction when activating the generator, and the stabilizer, the third energy reaction takes in the air and generates the energy in a chain reaction. The stabilizer keeps the reaction under a certain level. Oh, I've read this before, actually. You will find the models of the 2 parts. Yeah, I've read this. Okay. It's just saying that there's a fake initializer and stabilizer here. These ones are models. Yeah. Those 2 are models. Okay, cool. Right. So we've got all the parts we need, I think. Yeah, we've got all the parts we need. So now I gotta go back to the room we were before. We can start put this bad boy together. Let's get going. Oh, whoops, that is the wrong way. Oh, that is this way, thank you. Alright, so we gotta go back to where we grabbed the last part that we collected. Because in here is the machine to put all of the pieces together, allegedly. Here we go. Yippee. In here. Alright, I'm gonna go this way. Right. Oh, sorry, Regina. What is depth perception? Right here. Assembles the generator necessary, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so. What order do I put these in? I'm assuming... core part 1, maybe? You cannot operate it since you don't have the right number of parts. I'm missing parts? What? Hang on. I have. Protect part 1A, protect part 2A. Oh, I'm missing 1B. Where's project part 1B? We're looking for... Oh shit, do I have to go back to that other room? Ah shit. I missed one. I gotta go back down the hallway. Goodness me, I thought I had everything. Oh well. Luckily, it's not too much travel to get back down there. It's literally just down the hall. We'll be alright. Thank you. Alright. Apparently, there was another computer in here. I didn't see another computer. Apparently, it's right behind this. Ah! I am silly. Alright. Planning disc. We will operate it. What is this one? This one is... I think this one is the one that I went to put in the other one. By mistake. There we go. Now we've got everything. Surely. Surely that's everything. Got it. Love that every horror game from this era becomes an I Spy scavenger hunt at the end. I don't. I'll admit it. Not the biggest fan. But you know what? I think I prefer it over the second half of the game becoming way too actiony and way too militarized. Because I've seen that happen a lot with particularly the survival horror genre as well. Alright, surely that's everything now, right? Alright, this is one of these ones. Alright, there we go. Will you assemble the parts you have? Yes. Did you feel that way about Silent Hill F? Silent Hill F was always too actiony. Oh wait, what am I doing? Uh-oh. Sure? I don't know what I'm doing here. Hang on. Assemble the stabilizer. Okay. I don't know what button am I supposed to press? Huh? I don't get it. Hang on. Hang on. Do I have to rotate this stick? Okay, I think I just need to spin. Yeah, Silent Hill F. Okay. My partner and I have a lot of feelings about Silent Hill F that I kind of want to turn into a comic because I think it's really funny. Silent Hill F has way too many mechanics. It's too actiony. I'm strictly talking gameplay right now, not story. Way too many mechanics. It's way too action-based. The dodge mechanic is flimsy at best because sometimes you'll do a perfect dodge and it doesn't matter because the enemy will just... they won't even move. You'll see them rotate on their axis even though they're not moving and they will strike you. I saw it in my partner's playthrough when he was fighting Rinko. Rinko pulled up her weapon, and then my partner dodged, and you could literally see she wasn't walking forward. The game slid her forward mid-animation, and she still hit my partner, even though he did a perfect dodge. Which is absolutely bullshit. It's just... the game, combat-wise, is not good. That being said, it is a great game. You know what I mean? Like, I have so many complaints about Silent Hill F, and for whatever fucked up reason, my brain looks at all of these flaws, understands that they frustrate me and that it's dog shit, and turns around and goes, this is a great game. Which is why I'm playing through it a second time, even though I know that there's so much about this game's, like, combat and mechanics that I don't like. It's very strange. I don't know how they did it. Alright, so now I need to, like... I just rotate. Ah, okay. This, does this go on the bottom? Uh-oh. Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there. We might be here a while. I'm assuming it's this way. Oh, no, it's on the top. Alright, gotcha. Haven't stopped gushing about it with the boyfriend since we finished it, but I yelled that was bullshit so many times. Yeah. I don't know how they did it. Almost every single mechanic in that game pisses me off, and yet I want to play it, you know? I have no idea how they managed that. Because usually, when a game's mechanics piss me off, I just never touch it ever again. Alright, that's one. Uh-oh. Oh! I overcorrected. This is difficult, man. Come on. Alright, it gave me a little bit of grace there. Nice. We did it! I thought I'd have to put all 4 of them together. Actually, no, it was 2 pieces made out of 6 parts. Right, that makes sense. I got the stabilizer! Did I get the initializer too? There we go. He had me a little bit concerned there. Alright, we got both the initializer and the stabilizer. Alright, so now I need to find my way to the security room. Oh, the security pass room, sorry. I don't remember where that is. The map doesn't have the names of the rooms, so there's no point in, like, checking. Fuck, where was the security room? We were in there before. It's where I think we rewrote the ID in there the first time. But I don't know what floor it's on. I don't know where it is. I don't know what room it's connected to. It'd be really nice if it was on this floor. That's the room we were just in. That's the room with the weird gimmicky area. I don't know what that room on the end is. Maybe it's that room. Oh wait, no, not here. Down here. What's this room? I don't remember this room. Oh, researcher restroom. No, this isn't it. There's something in here and I don't appreciate it. Goodbye. Fuck. Where is this room? I'm trying to think about the rooms that I do remember. Ari spoiled me so much with the map changing color once you found everything. Oh, that's such a nice touch. But what I really want is just the name of the room, you know? I don't know where the security room is. I imagine it's one of the rooms that we were in earlier. Oh, that's not good. Doesn't matter, I'm here. Oh wait, I see. Yeah. I have no idea where I am in conjunction with, like, the rest of the world. I think it's... No, it wasn't a safe room. Security pass room was not a safe room, right? No, I don't think it was. Actually, wait. Do they bring me out to the same area regardless? They do, just different ways of getting there. So I will go through here, actually, because I do want to save. Oh my god, it was this room. It was a safe room. Okay, cool. I don't remember it being a safe room. Alright, there's a machine in here that'll let me rewrite IDs. Yeah, it's this one. And now I'm bold. Thank you. Alright, so I need to put... Do I put the ID card or do I put the... Okay, not that one. Okay. What's the registration number again? Let me have a look. Okay. There we go. Hi, Nemi. Sorry, my cat's come up here. Hello. Hi. Are you here to bother me about that string that you're obsessed with? Come sit. Yeah, good boy. Oh my god, good boy. Someone's coming right up. You want to say hi to the microphone? Nah, he's shy. He doesn't meow very much. You want to say hi? Okay. Okay. Oh, he wants to sit in my lap. That's alright. It's okay, Nemi. Come here. Come here. It'll make playing the game a little bit difficult, but that's okay. Come here. Give me cuddle. Come here. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Come here. No, that's the microphone that you've just rubbed your face on. Come on. You want uppy? Oh, you want uppy. You just don't want to ask for uppy. Come here. There you go. You got uppy. You feel better now? You got uppy? Alright. It's gonna be very difficult to play the game for a while until my cat decides to get up, because now I'm holding him with my hands and I'm also holding the controller. Mwah. Mwah, 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 mwah. 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 He's having so much fun. He looks so happy. I'm glad you're happy, Nemi. Mwah. Alright, cool. So now, where are we going? I think we go back now. Yeah, I gotta go back, downstairs, question mark? Hi, Nemi. Alright. New cozy. I gotta go to, like, the B2 area. Sorry, baby. Yeah. Sorry, I'm really slow right now because my cat is like smothering my face. Yeah. Yeah. He's so cozy and chill. I like when he's cozy and chill. Alright, so I imagine we go back down that hallway, which is like this way. Yeah, mon ami? Yeah? He's so cozy, he started snoring a little bit. Yeah, you did. I heard you. Alright. So this will bring us back out here. Oh, this is where I need to be. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Ooh, you okay? He just kicked his leg randomly. Alright, so from here... Whoops. Whoops. There. So from here we go... Fuck. It really doesn't help when I don't know where the things are. Okay. Sorry. My cat's pawing my face while I'm trying to figure out where I'm going. Okay, so I think... So I gotta go, no, not here. Oh my god, this door. The enemy? Aww, you're so tired, you gotta paw mummy in the face. You gotta paw mummy in the face with both paws. Oh my god, you're just so tired. Can you get your paws off my face so that I can keep playing? Can you get your filthy paws off my face? No? You want to keep them there? Alright, I'll move them myself. There you go. Mwah. Please don't put your paws in mummy's face. Yum, 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 yum. I think it's this way? Oh my god, Regina. Oh no, there's no door here. Okay, it's this way then. Yeah, there it is. Do you want me to put you down? Is that what you're asking for? Alright, I think he does. Slide on down. Ah! Oh! Sorry, I was still putting down my cat. Does it not mark your goal at the top of the map? I don't think so. No. Oh, I don't have ammo. Alright, we gotta go. Oh, I can't. Oh. I need that gun. I don't have any handgun ammo, really? Ah, shoot! There we go. Oh my god. Are you dead yet? Yes. Okay. Pick it up. Thank you. Do I have shotgun ammo left? Ah, not really. Alright, hang on. Gotta figure shit out. The jump scare pause. I was still putting my cat down. I didn't know what to expect. And now he's playing with my mouse. Stop that. This is not for you. Silly Billy. Alright. I think I've only got grenade gun ammo left, which is unfortunate because it's just the one grenade bullet and 3 heat bullets, and that's it. And this is why I don't go Gale's route like ever. Oh shit, I wanted to heal too. There we go. Alright, am I even going the right way? I lost track of where I am. He scared me so much, I completely lost track. We're going... Oh, no, we are going the right way. I recognize this. Sorry, I'm trying to make my way back to here, because now we have his ID, so we can operate this shit. Here we go. Oh, is this a puzzle? No, it's not. Okay.
Power for generator disconnected.
Okay.
Announcement. Please place the initializer and the stabilizer in the generator.
Alright, cool. So now we need to... Alright, cool, 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 cool. So I think we go back now. Let me have a sip of my tea. Cool, 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 cool. So now we go back here. There was a bridge that we activated during the last stream. That we activated, but we haven't been that way yet. And I think that's what we're doing now. Excuse me. Thank you. It's a little further down this way. A little further down. We're gonna travel a little bit of a way. Just a little travel. Little baby travel. It should just be... Oh, excuse me. Should just be through here. There should be a bridge. Where is the bridge? Maybe it's down this way. Where's the bridge? Ah, is it this one? I think so. Okay. Now, I believe it's here. We can put the... I think this is where the initializer goes. Okay, no. The stabilizer? There we go. And then maybe the initializer goes downstairs. Nice. Because there's a bridge. Oh no, there's not a bridge down there. Oh, there kind of is. Alright, I'm gonna go down. Which is this way, I think. I'm pretty sure the other slot is downstairs. 'Cause we also haven't been downstairs yet. I mean, we have, but like, we haven't needed to be downstairs yet, is what I mean. Alright, here we go. Should be... Oh, wait, I forgot. She has to... Yeah, there we go. Should be here, right? Oh, just gotta go. They load me going up the stairs just to load me going down the stairs. Let's see. Yeah, here it is. Perfect. And then this is where the initializer goes. Alright, cool. And so now all that's left is to get everything up and running, right? Ooh, what's this? Hello? Oh, it's just another plug. Okay. Panel that activates the third generator. Yeah, let's do it! Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, so I think I need to... Okay. I'm assuming that that only activated the bottom, and that I've got to go and activate the top. 'Cause I was expecting a little more than that, but that's okay. I'm very loud. Alright, let's go back. Go back upstairs. Why are you zigzagging, Regina? Jeez. Alright, up we go. So there's got to be another one up here then, right? To activate the stabilizer? Oh yeah, it was right... Oh no. It was right next to me. Yeah, it was this one. I suppose the initializer had to be turned on first and then the stabilizer. Hell yeah, here we go.
Warning. Third energy output is approaching critical point. Cease operation immediately.
Alright, we got it up and running.
Third energy output is approaching critical point. Attempt to compensate.
Okay, Regina. Adjust the power output to maximum.
Here goes. Just remember there's no turning back once it overloads.
Then we won't look back. Crank that sucker and go out with a boom.
I wish there were subtitles.
Generator has surpassed the safety parameter. Third energy overload in progress. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat. All personnel
Kind of stuff
evacuate.
did you play before you got into horror? A lot of Sonic the Hedgehog. A lot of Sonic the Hedgehog. Nah, but generally speaking, a lot of Telltale games, a lot of Sonic, a lot of like visual novels. What else? Handful of platformers, Smash Bros, you know. Basically anything that looked fun. Alright, so I run through here. I do have a guide for where we need to go just because I think this is a timed event. Oh, I took the wrong door. I took the wrong door. I'm dyslexic. It said take the door on the right. Oh, shit. Ah! This way, this way, this way. Passageway to the personal lab. Okay. Where's the library? Did I go the wrong way? Fuck. Did I go the wrong way? Run through it, past the bridge on the two doors next to each other. Take the one on the right to get back to Dr. Kirk's personal lab. Go into the library to find Gale. Okay, so I did go the wrong way. Hang on. Where's the library? Ah, fuck me. Alright, I gotta go get Gale. I had the guide up so I would go the right way and everything. Passageway to personal lab. I need to go into Dr. Kirk's personal lab, and then there's a library room attached to it, I suppose. But I swear there was only... I didn't think there was another door in this room. my god. Excuse me. Oh, there was this one here.
Okay. Just get Kirk. Hurry.
Take it easy, Gale.
No. Take this. Tagged him with transmitter.
Ooh.
Gale. Gale.
One of my friends is an encyclopedia of Sonic knowledge. It's wild. Yeah. Yeah, once you get the Sonic autism, you don't really grow out of it, like, ever. Even if you try to. You just can't. I tried. In early high school, I went through a phase where I was like, nah, man, I hate Sonic the Hedgehog now. And it just didn't work. It doesn't matter how many times I told myself that, it didn't work.
All right. The overload levels are increasing. Just a little more. Looking good. Gale, what happened to him?
I don't know, but Kirk's gone.
I'm gonna kill him! This is it. All that's left is our escape. Let's go.
Wait, what about Kirk?
What about him? It's a miracle we're still alive at this point. Forget about him.
Don't forget the mission. You're not here to babysit.
Sorry, but I have a conscience. I'm taking you back, now.
No. You two get going. I'm going after Kirk.
What? You're insane! Don't you remember our situation? The third energy can't be controlled anymore. Staying here any longer is suicide!
I know. If I'm not back in 30 minutes, you two make your escape without me.
Hey, do something!
Okay. So Rick's ending... Rick's choice leads to one ending. Gale's choice forks into two separate endings. So what I'm gonna do is, I don't know if we'll go through all of the endings tonight, because I think I'm happy to just get one ending. I'm gonna go Rick's ending, but I'm also gonna save onto memory card 2 instead of memory card 1. That way, if at any point I want to come back, I don't have to play through the whole game again. I can just come back to this point and then make the Rick decision, the Gale decision. Never strive for those kinds of things. Exactly. You got Bethesda autism? What level of Bethesda autism?
Gale!
Because I have Bethesda autism in the sense of Evil Within 2, Hi-Fi Rush, and Ghostwire Tokyo. That's it. I don't touch the other side of Bethesda. But I say Bethesda. I guess the more accurate autism would be Tango Gameworks. Because Tango Gameworks did Evil Within 1, 2, Hi-Fi Rush, and I think Ghostwire Tokyo, but maybe not. Alright, so we have 4 destinations. That's not good. There's one really close to us, though. So what do we have to do? Let's see. Okay. So, let's... is there a door here? Yes. Now save onto memory card 2 this time. If you guys catch me saving in memory card 1, call me out. Bethesda's developer side. Okay. Oh, there were 2 doors and I chose the wrong door. Was the other door this one? Yeah, this one. No, not this time. we go. We've got 4 destinations marked on the map, so I'm just gonna go to all of them in order of like what's closest. Take a multiplier, yeah. I'll take a markiplier, yep. We'll do it. Oh shit. Haven't been out here in a hot minute. Actually, have we been out here at all? Oh yeah, we have. I recognize it. Hasn't been used in a long time. Wasn't that the one I needed? Oh no, not that one. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Thank you. Give it to me. Thank you. That took way too long to pick up. Okay, so then there's door somewhere here. There was no door over here. That was a locked one. All right. Okay, cool. So the way I went the first time was the right way. Okay, cool. Fuck me, I guess. I thought that room was one big room, but no, it was like a medium room next to a tiny room. I didn't see the wall between them. What do you think about Evil Within? I think the Evil Within was my, the first horror game that I ever streamed, I think. Off the top of my head, it was. I love the Evil Within 1. A lot of people say the Evil Within 2 is better, and I'm sorry, I just don't agree. I just don't agree. Boyfriend loves it, but I kind of hated it. When I first played it, it was very difficult because I wasn't very good at video games. Some would argue that I'm still not very good at video games. But I was a lot worse back then. Very difficult, especially considering that I was playing with a controller, and I've never been good at like shooting when it comes to like controller stuff. Oh god, that one didn't die. Why can't I shoot it? Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up! Why didn't she get up? Oh, Regina, you're killing me here. You're fucking killing me, Regina. But I would recommend giving it another shot, absolutely. Alright, I think that was all of the ammo that I had for that. Yeah. I only have 1 grenade bullet left, and that's not enough to take them down, I don't think. Nope. Oh my god. No, not again. Let go. Okay. I don't think I have anything. Okay, I have these. These aren't enough to put it to sleep. They're not enough, I know that. Oh my god, it worked. Okay. I have nothing to my name now. Okay. Oh, that's the action replay stuff. I don't need that stuff. Action replay. That's the PlayStation 5 stuff. I don't need that. I just need to pause for a second so I can have a look at what we're doing. The door next to some shutters. Wait, what? Whoops. I need to be in that room, but that was locked. Right? Right? can't be opened from here. Okay. There's a couple of doors that I can go through, so let me go through all them first. What's this? Oops, 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 oops. What's this? Okay. Teleport transport passageway. Okay. I'm assuming I'm going the right way because there's more flashy doors. There's an A room here. Underground heliport. I don't think I'm supposed to be here yet. No, I'm not supposed to be here yet. Okay. So, I gotta figure out where we're going. Hello! Take me back. This says I'm looking for something called hovercraft storage, which I'm assuming is that garage door that I couldn't open. We're going... I think it's this way, right? Okay, I'm back in here. Hang on, I want to check. Because these doors are also flashing. I need to check what these are. I need to check what this is. Transport passageway. Okay. Oh god. Oh shit. Turn around. Okay. I do not have the spoons. Not the spoons. Like the... I can't deal with that. There is a dead-end room there that apparently I need to get through. Am I walking okay? I'm walking okay. Can I mix a poison dart with a multiplier? No, I can't mix a poison dart with anything. I need... What does this make? Okay, I don't think that's enough. Time to abuse save states. I could, but I haven't done it at all in this game yet, so I'm trying to hold out as long as I can. Hopefully this puts him to sleep. Oh, I didn't even get the chance to shoot. Get up, get up, get up. Go. Special weapon storage. Oh, okay. What's in here? Why do I need to be in here? I need to pee again, if I can be honest, chat. Hang on. Third energy basic concept. The technology to extract energy from the ions of the atmosphere. Ions? Eons? I think it's ions. That is the heart of third energy. If you control the flow of ions by ionizing the constitution of the air, then you can extract the resultant electron movement as energy. The basic concept is simple. The electrons from which energy of movement was extracted combines with ions to once again form the original constitution. However, due to the current level of technology, it is impossible to return it to 100% of the original constitution. The waste constituent yields a peroxide that is similar to the ozone as a byproduct. However, it is not at a level high enough to threaten the concept of the proposed clean energy source. Okay, that's cool. Why am I in here? Why did the game tell me I need to be in here? Why do I need to be in here? Hello? What's in here for me? This? Oh, that's an elevator. Okay. Well, I'm now, like, officially lost. So give me a second to, like, pee. Oh, that's not the pause button. Give me a second to pee and, like, have a minute. Because the game said that the door was flashing, which means I need to be in here for something. But I don't know what I need to be in here for. So give me 5 minutes, chat. Alright, I'm back. I've peed. I still don't know why I'm here. Oh, this looks important. What are these things? Can I have them? What did that do? Hello? Why am I here? Frozen? Okay. They aren't needed anymore. Okay. Okay. What do I do about that? Okay, why do I need to be in this room? Hang on. Help me, random guide on some random British website. Why do I need to be in here? The answer is I don't. I don't need to be in here. Why did the game tell me I need to be in here? What? I have no idea. The game told me that this was an important room and I need to be here, but the guide says no. Why did you ever set foot in this room, you dumb idiot dumb? So, that's great. Love that. The dinosaur's probably awake now, so I'm probably dead. So I think I need to go back to the port. Whoops. Did I go in there? No, I did. I read a file in there. Alright. There's gonna be a dinosaur as soon as I open that door. Just go the opposite direction the dinosaur's facing. This way. I hope this was the right way. Uh-oh. I heard a noise. Okay, yeah, I can get to my save room from here and then we can loop back around. It would have been easier for me to just go the other way, but we're here now and I don't want to encounter that dinosaur again. No! What did I just say? I don't want to encounter any more dinosaurs. Get out of here. I don't have what I need to deal with you. Oh my god, Regina, 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 Regina. Thank you. So this is a save room. We going... Excuse me. Oh wait, I can probably use these now. What's in here that I can take? Okay, I'm gonna grab... I don't remember what Intensifier does. I think I remember. Let's check. Let's test. Okay, mix. If I grab, like... Oh, I don't have any more sleeping darts. That's fine. That's fine, because I have ammo now. Not a lot. But enough to get me through, hopefully. Dinosaurs in my Dino Crisis? I know, right? The fucking nerve of these guys. Alright, hop this. Alright, we're back out here. They came out that door. So the door we need is still on this wall. I just can't hug the wall that the door is on. It's this way. There it is. It's a shame we had to go the long way around, but I was scared of the dinosaur. So now we go... Yeah, we can just kind of L-shape it back. Excuse me, excuse me. No! Get up. Get up, bitch. Get up, bitch. Oh, God. Run. Regina. No, that's the wrong way, Regina. Oh, my God. The continue won't count. The continue won't count, chat. I'm a genius. Chat, I never died. I don't know what you're talking about. The game crashed. Alright, we'll get back into it now. Come on, come on, come on. Good thing it happened so close to a save point. Memory card 2. Alright, we're back. I said we're back. Yep, there we go. See, we had nothing to worry about. Actually, what I will do... Whoops. Oh no, grenade bullets are fine. Actually no, heat bullet is probably better. There we go. I didn't see anything? Of course you didn't, because the game crashed, that's why. Oh no, I forgot to take an extra turn. That's right. Just pass here. There we go. That's the first, like, quote-unquote scumming that I've done in this game. Am I proud of it? No. But also, like, I don't care. Die. Fuck. Fuck. Let go of me. Heathen! Okay, we're fine. What scum? I have no idea what you're talking about. Exactly! Exactly, chat. Thank you. I know if no one's got my back, then chat's got my back. You know what I'm saying? Alright. We are now in the rest station. We came from that door, so we go this door right here. No, we don't. We go... Hang on. We gotta go into the other save room. This one. Okay. Now we go through here. I don't know why, like, I tried to go here first, and it said I couldn't open the door, so I don't know if there was something else I was supposed to do, but I... blah, blah, blah. Maybe I was just an idiot and I clicked on the wrong garage door. Alright. So now we go to the port. Alright, we're here. We're at the port. Now we have to grab... There's a door next to some shutters, is all it says. There's only one set of shutters, and that's down here. Ah, there is a door here. Okay, I didn't see the door. I only saw the shutters. Alright. So I went on a wild goose chase for nothing. There's Gale. Turn to Regina's right. Oh, here we go.
Okay, let's get out of here.
We can't. At least not yet. It needs fuel and some repairs before it'll move.
I'll take care of the fuel.
Oh, you're kidding me. I took like 16 gazillion years to get here, and now I have to go fill up some energy tank. Okay. Fine. Apparently where I need to refill it is just over there, so it's not too big a deal. Oh my god, Regina. What is depth perception in my fixed camera angle game? I will save, thank you very much. Alright, so we're looking for, like, something literally just in the corner of this room. My son is super excited. I think he wants his string. He'll get his string after stream. Alright, so apparently these things are what we need. For a chunk. Okay, so we go... Where's the... Hi, Nemi. Energy tank? I got it! Alright, now I can go back. Gale's probably gonna hate me forever because I, like, agreed with Rick and we knocked him out to get him down here, but... I don't know. Maybe I'll come back and see the other endings another day. Alright, I've got the nucleum or whatever it's called. Let's blow this popsicle stand.
Good enough?
Don't throw that, that's nuclear, like, whatever.
It's the T-Rex again.
Leave him to me.
No! Oh my god, Regina, no! I almost took a sip of my tea and then Regina started spewing bullshit. Okay. I'm in danger. I don't want to deal with the T-Rex. The T-Rex kills me every time we interact, except for like once. All you gave me was a plug? I'll take grenade bullets too, yeah. I will take grenade bullets. Do I need to empty space for them? No, I don't. Okay. Well, this is not nice. I don't want to go out there. Do I have to go out there? I do need to go out there. Yeah, Nemi? This is the most vocal he's been in a while. Alright, we gotta go kill a T-Rex, chat. Guess she wants bragging rights that she killed a T-Rex. That's true. How many other people in the world can say that they've killed a T-Rex? there we go. Here we go. It's T-Rex time. I believe this is the final boss of the game, chat. You! I hate this guy. Yeah, rar.
Intruder detected at port.
Well, that's not good.
Lockdown.
Okay. So I imagine... Oh. It tells me when to fire. That's pretty good. The textures are broken there. Oh. I hit the fire button, but that's okay. Anyway. What do you mean, chat? The game crashed. Yes, Nemi? What's wrong, my darling? Nothing's wrong. He's just being a baby. Yeah, you're being a baby. Why is Nemi being a baby? Is it because Nemi's a baby? For PS1 game, he looks great. Well, yeah, because since this is part of PlayStation Plus, it was, like, professionally upscaled and then put on the PlayStation. Same with Forbidden Siren. Forbidden Siren was also a PlayStation 2 game, and the upscaling job they did on that was fucking phenomenal. Yeah. Very loud. Not you guys, my cat. Makes me happy, but also I feel old. You should. I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Unless... Oh fuck, I've got cat fur in my eye. That's my punishment for calling you old. Yeah, big yawn. Alright, the game's gonna tell me when to fire, so it's fine. I don't have to worry about it.
Intruder detected at port. Lockdown in progress.
Yes, Nemi. Don't run towards it. Don't run towards it! Oh my god, Regina! Oh. I don't know what happened there. Baby girl got stuck. Nemi, it's your fault. Are you the T-Rex, Nemi? He doesn't want to answer that question. Girl, listen. She wasn't just walking where she was supposed to walk. I'm sorry. I'm gonna call her out for it. Oh, my cat looks so happy. Big yawn. Oh, my cat's so eepy. He's eepy now, but the second I go and get his string, he's gonna be like the most rabid thing that you've ever seen. Yeah. Are you conserving your energy for when string comes out? Ain't no way this T-Rex causes me to permanently lose this game. Ain't no way. Now I gotta watch the cutscene for like the third time. You know what's also kind of weird to think about? This game came out on the PlayStation 2, but so did Final Fantasy X, I believe. Like, the quality is so different between those two games. I imagine this was early PS2, like this might have been really close to the release of the PlayStation 2, whereas the Final Fantasy X might have been the end of the PlayStation 2's life. That is not what I wanted to do. Okay. Well, we've done it. Run, Regina. Oh. That was a cutscene. This is still a cutscene. No, it's not. It was. Regina, can you walk in a straight line? Is that it? Are we done? I think we're done.
Fire in the hole! Get down!
Oh, this is classic. Oh my god, look at this. Dino Crisis was PS1? Oh, it was? Okay, my mistake then.
All set? It's time to make like a tree and get out of here.
Sorry, make like a tree. Was that? No, hang on. What year did that movie come out? Hang on. Oh, that's fucking cool.
Blast! It's gonna overtake us!
What year did that movie come out? Oh, that's gotta be. Sorry, I'm having make like a tree and get out of here immediately reminded me of Back to the Future, and I was wondering if it was paying homage to Back to the Future, because, you know, technically the dinosaurs were here via time travel. And it's very possible. I would need to look into that, but it's definitely possible. Oh, and with that, we've beaten Dino Crisis. I do have 2 separate save files, so maybe one day, at some point, we will come back to the first save file and we'll do the other 2 endings. But at the moment, I'm really happy with what we've got. Can we skip this? Probably not. No. Oh, our first T-Rex encounter. I remember, that was my first death of the game as well. I mean, I had a resuscitator, but you know what I mean. That was so scary, because the dinosaur killed me and then I got back-to-back raided. I remember that. That was awful. There's a clip. Oh my god, no. That scene, the second T-Rex encounter, chat, I have to show you something. I have to show you something. It's the fucking funniest comment that I've ever gotten. I gotta turn down the sound on my monitor. And I have to find the clip. I think it's this one? No, that's... let me... This one. Okay, so, chat. The second encounter with the T-Rex, right? I posted a clip about it.
I'm a bit busy right now. Do something.
Okay, I posted a clip about it, right? This is me being, like, running away from the dinosaur, right? It's gonna break how my stream looks, but I don't care. I need to show you.
If I slow down even a little bit,
This is the clip. In the clip, I'm being like, oh, if I slow down, then I'm dead. If I slow down, then the run's over. If I, like, you know, I'm talking about how much I need to keep running, right? And I run to the end of the hallway, and the door is closed, and I die because the door is closed. Look at the comment that I got. Oh wait, hang on, shit. I can't pause it. This is the funniest comment that I've ever gotten in my life. I just need people to know that. That's the fucking funniest shit that I've ever seen.
We gotta go.
We were unable to recapture Dr. Kirk. His survival is unknown.
Gale. Status. Alive.
Gale did survive, but he is seriously injured and is currently recovering at our military medical facility.
Wait, Gale can die? Can anyone die? I mean, I know I can die, but can the others who
Rick is
die?
currently analyzing the data that was recovered from Ibis Island.
Regina. Status. Alive.
As for myself, I'm ready to begin my next assignment.
Really?
Tom. Status.
Oh yeah, Tom died.
deceased.
Could we have
Tom
saved
was
Tom?
attacked
I
and
don't think
killed
so.
by a giant reptile that was inhabiting the island. He will be missed.
Cooper. Status.
Who the fuck is Cooper?
No.
What?
We lost contact with Cooper at the beginning of the mission.
Oh,
I've not heard from him
okay,
since
that's
then.
why I haven't heard of Cooper.
Mission complete.
Seven hours. Yikes. And yeah, 32 saves. That sounds like me. I mean, hey, not the worst. Not the best, but definitely not the worst. I really like that game.
Operation instructions.
Think it was the helicopter pilot? Yeah, probably, maybe. Good job! Thank you for completing the mission, despite the numerous difficulties. However, you could have done more. If you would like to try again, I will give you a special gift. Good luck. Aw, so I'm incentivized to do New Game Plus instead of booting up the old save file. Ooh! Yeah, the costume on the right is cool and whatever. Ooh! Hi, Regina. We'll still save to memory card too, though. Love the stream, by the way. So cozy. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Even when I'm playing horror games, most of the time, the streams are pretty chill. Alright, normally I would stream for another 45 minutes, but I did mention earlier today in the Discord server that this would be a short stream, because I only wanted to read the stories and play Dino Crisis. I didn't really want to have a third thing in the wings. So this is where we're gonna wrap up. Thank you everybody so much for vibing and hanging out. I am so glad that I took the time to play Dino Crisis, because I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think I would like it. I genuinely didn't think I would like it. Everyone was telling me that I would, and I was just like, I don't know, it's not really my thing, dinosaurs, blah blah blah. This game is really fun. I really like this game. I probably wouldn't like it as much if I didn't have a guide, but, you know, it is what it is. Stay warm, stay cozy, stay toasty. If you sneezed during the stream at any point, bless you. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow. What have I got scheduled for tomorrow? I've got Monster Hunter tomorrow. We have an open lobby, so it doesn't matter if you're a subscriber or not. You're just passing by. Everyone is welcome to play Monster Hunter with us. So if that fascinates you, I'll see you then. And if not, we're gonna be booting Silent Hill F up again on Thursday. So don't be a stranger. We'd love to see you. And yeah, good night, everyone.